So at the time, being between jobs, I've had time to, get things done. Dentist, doctors. I lost my ID, get that stuff replaced. So it's been nice spending time with the cats. Um, it's been nice trying to get things done. The time to have things get done. It's been nice. I mean, um, what do I want to talk about? Yes. If you've been following me or have following me, uh, they take a lot of testosterone, steroids, whatever. I've been doing it for quite a while now. And in case you're wondering what the Bloodwork said, now we know. So I never did establish a baseline, which I probably should have before I started. So I went down for my blood test, and normally the doctor would, send you a note and see him in 6 weeks to discuss the results, right? My doctor called right away apparently and said, "Get your ass in here." So I wasn't overly concerned. Um, I've been just doing TRT for about 2 months now, I guess. Since I started that last job. I had bought all my gear and everything to start, but once I realized that I had to buy a gym at home, invest in a gym at home before I started that, I wouldn't bother. So I just got everything in stock, but I just haven't used anything. So I've been just doing TRT since. TRT. Well, 2 months ago, I was taking about 1,200 milligrams of testosterone a week, and then I brought it down to 250 or thereabouts. So I go to the doctor and says, "Hey man, what's up?" He goes, "Well, I'm very concerned, Scott. I'm concerned about your what did he say? Hemoglobin is too high." Like, "English doc," he says, "your red blood cell count's too high." He says, "Normally I don't mind if it's around 160, 170, but you're well over 200. I says, "Well, okay, well, that's nothing to be alarmed about." And he just kind of gives me this look like, "Well, yes, it is." I says, "Doc, remember testosterone, steroids?" "Oh, yes, that's right. Which is perfectly normal, right? That your red blood count goes up." But he said, "Well, I would like you to come off for the simple reason." And just before he even said it, I said, "You're right. We need to establish some kind of baseline. That way we can better manage my health, right?" And I agreed. So I told him, I says, "Well, you're kind of in luck, doc. I haven't taken my shot in the last couple of weeks, so let's meet in mid-December or something and establish a baseline." Because I told him, I said, "Well, come the new year, with this new job and this new idea of having 2 part-time jobs, I really want to keep the gym in my life." And I told him exactly, I want to keep using steroids until I'm 55. I want to really give my best shot of hitting certain goals in my life. It's extremely important to me that I give it my best. And he says, "Well, Scott, we're in a free country. You can do whatever you want, but just do me this favor. Let's establish this baseline so we can keep an eye on things." And he says, how do you feel?" I said, "Well, given everything, just I feel pretty good, like body wise, right?" And I had just recently seen him for all my health, mental health stuff, which I got a clean bill of health on. That's another thing I want to talk about. So yeah, so I want to give you I just wanted to share that with you because it may appear that I live a very not irresponsible, but steroids, cocaine. I'm pretty serious about my health. I watch what I eat. I don't abuse cocaine. It has a place in my life, but I don't abuse it. I eat right. So I don't smoke while I do this, but whatever. So I am pretty conscious about my health. So I'll let you know what that baseline stuff is, and appears I've been doing everything right. Appears, it appears. Yeah, with all the friends of mine dying of cancer and all this kind of crazy stuff going on with people my age, it's just like, holy shit, right? You would think I was the first one to go. Fuck. But it appears that way. I do try and take my health seriously. Yeah, the mental health part of it. Whenever I go for my driver's license, they force me to do to keep my license. I have to go for fill out these forms of mental health evaluation every year, and it's a pain in the ass. So I do one form, mail that in, then they bring me another form, I do that, then I send that back in. So my doctor, he said, well, you don't get this blood test for me, I'm not going to do these forms for you anymore because I need a complete picture. So I said, I ain't gonna sit there and fucking argue with the guy, right? So I did the one form and sent it off to Ministry of Transportation, and they just said the response back, yeah, okay, you're good to go. Your DZ is won't be revoked. And I'm like, okay, well, no follow-up here. So that's been great. So I just have to do the one form now, which is great because it's so hard to get to the doctors with work and everything. My doctor doesn't, he's not available on the weekends, so that's all good. It's a peace of mind. I haven't went for a blood test in quite some time. Physical, yeah, but I just wouldn't get around to the blood test. It's not that I have a fear of needles, obviously. Like, look at this bruise I got from that last blood test. Oh, fucking still there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, left quite the bruise. Yeah, so if you're concerned that, holy fuck, this guy is nuts, he's pinning all these steroids, he's doing blow and blah, 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 blah. This guy's gonna keel over. Well, according to the blood work, everything seems to be fine. Cholesterol, I don't know, he went over a bunch of things where he said, oh, you're in normal ranges all the way through. What did I just do with that sheet? Just cut the fucking thing. So, yeah, I guess it's good to hear. Yeah, so we're just going to follow up on that hemoglobin thing. But like I said, I'm not too concerned. It's just the way he said it, though. Well, it's pretty high, you're at risk for a stroke. Fuck you. So. But being 52, it's, even though I eat right and try and do everything right, it's important to get that blood work done. I've been preaching it, for you guys to get it done. And here I'm not doing it myself, but I'm doing it. Well, I think more or less, I didn't really pay no mind to it. I just don't get any side effects, right? I just don't, I don't feel shitty. I always feel great. So, I know it's no excuse, but that's why I lost my ID twice. Gotta tell you guys a story. I'm getting close to my hours of service, 14 hours on the road. So I'm rushing to get home. And I didn't eat all day, pretty much, just the lunch that I packed. Protein shake, some crackers, some tuna, some oysters, a little bit of sausage. And there's an A&W on the way home from Winchester. So I stopped off and I just grabbed a simple burger. So I open the door of the truck, have the truck, I throw the food, throw my phone, into I go. into the truck I go. Well, I didn't realize I left my push. I got this kind of a purse thing with all of my ID, and I left on the step of the truck. And I got into the truck, drove off. Get to the shop, realize that I've lost my ID. Not only did I lose my ID, but I left the key to my BMW inside the push. Now, I always usually have it hooked onto my belt. And it's pretty secure there, but I thought to myself, well, what if this gets hooked on, like if I'm climbing up over the bin that I'm hauling, what if it gets clipped on something, pulls off, you know, so I just thought it'd be a smarter move to put the keys inside of my push. Well, lost my fucking push and the keys. Fuck, I was fucking pissed. I was so mad. Especially when I checked out the price of a new key for a BMW. I shit you not. From what I've read, what I read online, they can run up to $1,000. Sounds like holy fucking shit. So I went to the gate to unlock, because what they do is when I usually get home, the last one to get home from the road. Everyone else goes home. So what they do is they false lock the gate. Well, I didn't realize it was one of those magnetic locks. So when I went to open it, I didn't open it to the side sternly enough, so it just slid right in and it locked. So now I can't even get access to a pickup truck to go back to Winchester to get fucking checked for my lost ID. So I called someone from the shop, and he was kind enough to come down and unlock the gate for me, which was about an hour. So it just left me stewing there for about an hour, right? Finally got in the gate, got into one of the company trucks, and off to Winchester I went. Backtracked from the restaurant down the highway. Sure enough, bam, I found it. Oh, I was so happy. I found it on the road. I should say, well, it's Highway 31. Got in the truck. I was so relieved. I actually drove by the club where my girl works. I was going to stop in there and have a drink. Stopped there. She didn't answer, so obviously she was busy, so I decided to head home. Get back to the shop. Park the truck. Lock the gate. Get in my car. Everything's fucking great, you know, so relieved, you know, didn't lose my ID, my key, any of that stuff. So I go over and get some gas. Go to the gas station, pump the gas, pump it and leave. Well, I don't know how the fuck I manage this. This part's confusing because I had to have paid for the gas in order to, like, so obviously I walked into the store with my ID because I had to pay for the gas. But yet somehow my ID ended up lost all over the highway on Innis Road. And I don't know how the fuck that happened. The only thing, I don't know how I paid for it. Like, if I pumped the gas, and I had my ID on the roof of the car. The only thing I can think is if I prepaid, but I just don't remember prepaying. I might have done that. Anyways, long story short, lost all my fucking ID again. You might have seen the story I posted. A woman found my driver's license, and she mailed it back to me. So I went actually 2 days ago and went to see her and thanked her for that. Yes, that was fucking pretty good sign that, you know, I was pretty distracted and I wasn't happy with the job and just the way things were going. You know, update on work. I'm making it happen. I'm actually hired conditionally with one company. And another company, I'm just waiting for a security background check. I had to get one of those when I had my AZ, so there shouldn't be any problem with that. So hopefully between the two, it'll give me the security, the happiness, and the flexibility that I need. Yeah. Oh, now I just fucking I have a week where I'm just pretty much doing nothing, unless I can get that security clearance by Tuesday. Then I can start doing that one job. So that's it. That's it for the update. I'll see you guys again. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Bless you. Take care, guys.
People change in 4 different seasons. People change when they hurt enough they have to, when they see enough they're inspired to, when they learn enough that they want to, and when they receive enough that they're able to. Those are the 4 times that people change.
Will is the key. Willpower. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. I don't know much as you do, I'm sure. I'm sure everybody in here is more learned than I, much more of a scholar than I. But I know about coming back from seemingly unsurmountable odds. I know about coming back from when doctors tell you that you can't or that you shouldn't. Oh, you're too old. You shouldn't be. You should sit down somewhere and take it easy. Yeah, I got my AARP card in my wallet right now. In the same group. So you should sit down, sir, because of your diagnosis, and don't do a damn thing. Bullshit. Hell no. Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me what I shouldn't be doing and what I should be doing and what I won't do and what I can't do. And I politely go out the door and do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I'm gonna do that until they throw dirt on top of me. This is my life. And I choose to live it the way I want to live it. I won't let you decide how I live this life. I don't care how long or short it is. It's mine, motherfucker. And I'm gonna use it how I see fit. So your stories motivate me. They say, oh, after 35 years of lifting weights and open heart surgery and dying 3 times on the operating table, CT, what motivates you? Your story motivates me. Your story motivates me. The stories of extreme will. People that came through something or circumstances that they were not supposed to go through. You just ain't supposed to be able to do it. But he did it any goddamn way. It is impossible until some crazy son of a bitch has the audacity to believe that no matter what the expert or the doctor says, I can still do that shit. And if you don't believe it, just sit your ass down over there and watch me do it. How do you teach people to not look at something and say immediately, because the appearance, I can't do it. I give up before they even attempt it. Oh, that's overtraining. Simply because it sounds like more than I ever done before. I can't do that. I won't even try. I won't even try. I give up before I even try. No. Oh, I tried, but I fell short. I tried my best, but I fell short. Is there victory in that? Goddamn right it is. Anytime that you give your best effort, that you give everything that you possibly can give, there is satisfaction in knowing that I did my absolute best. I did all I could do. There's victory in that. There's satisfaction in that. Effort is so important. It is so important. The effort that you give. My last competition, I was unsuccessful in my attempt, but I consider it my greatest competition. Why, CT? You didn't get it. Because the day before that competition, my doctor looked me in the face and he said, if you go out there and you try to bench press 705 pounds, it's gonna kill you. Your valve is too weak, it'll be too much of a strain, it will explode right there on the stage and you're gonna die in front of all them people. That's my doctor told me that. I have trained my whole life for this. I've devoted my life to this. This is the reason for my existence. This is why I am here. And you asking me if I am going to compete? Of course I'll compete. And if I do happen to die on that stage tomorrow, then you know what? So fucking be it. So be it. I'ma do that fucking shit anyway. I'ma do it anyway. I'm gonna go out the king, the ruler, the beast that I was born